Hey, welcome back to We Review You.
Hello.
We got Sean and Christy and Braden along for the ride. Together, we are way out, where?
We're in Colorado.
Colorado, at the Rocky Mountains National Park. And you know what? Let me go ahead and just tell you, this was the timed entry, wasn't it?
Yes.
Everybody talks about the timed entry and how hard it is. I'll tell you what, you book it ahead of time, you pick your slots, you go up and have it ready on your phone like you're doing here. Now, this is a dash cam. We were a little excited about this because we got back from our vacation.
Yes.
We started talking about it and we started looking at videos for review, and we found the dash camera of all things.
Oh, of this Trail Ridge Road,
so-
which is amazing.
So we had forgotten that we had did that. So this is just as you come in from Estes Park and you go into the we're used to the Great Smoky Mountains, but Rocky Mountains National Park, pretty mountains, but different than what we're used to, and go through the timed entry. So I just thought we'd talk about that for 1 second. Plan ahead.
Yep.
Pick your time spots, get your spots, and then get to that destination a little earlier than you would normally plan, because you will wait in line, won't you?
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't too bad, though.
But that money is going towards helping refurbish the park. We can see there was a lot of damage. There was fire. There was a lot of stuff that's went on in this park. And that money goes, just like here in the Great Smokies, to help renew the park and keep it going. We saw a lot of work going on. They were paving roads and doing all sorts of stuff while we were there.
Yes. Well, come along for a ride with us on Trail Ridge Road in the Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado.
Oh, yeah. And while we're heading out, I mean, we were just basically riding around. We kept seeing all these little poles that you'll see on the right and left side of the road.
Yes, we later found out what that was.
We did. Now, one guy called them lineators, and if I pronounced that wrong, feel free to rip me in the comment section. That's what it's there for. But do you know what those are there for, Christy?
I do.
Yeah.
Why don't you share it with our
okay.
subscribers?
I will tell them. Ooh, listen to that transfer of music there. Isn't that perfect for the Rockies? Let's pause for a minute and let them soak in the Rockies. Those to show you how high the snow was.
That's what those poles are for.
Yeah, so that people could see when they plow that. That's actually how high a lot of the roads got, the snow got that year. So now they also did tell me they put reflectors on them, so as they're going through there, you can actually see where you're going. True fact.
Well, we took our vacation here. It was in July, and you'll see when we get to the top of this Trail Ridge Road drive, there's snow in July.
Well, this just reminded Christy and I and my son Braden of a home movie, like when we grew up with ourselves as a young age. Remember the old 8mm videos that were kind of grainy and sloppy? But they got to see like the drive. Our parents did that. Well, in this case, we got to preserve the whole entire ride through the beautiful Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. What a treasure. I'm so happy we found this.
Oh, man. It was a great little treasure. But we'll pause and let them just enjoy, and we'll talk about our trip along the way. But this is headed up to Trail Ridge Road, and heading up, I should say, through the Trail Ridge. And we went all the way up to the Alpine
Visitor Center.
It was the Alpine Visitor Center. Now, I'm going to say this. There are more bathrooms than I've ever seen along the way, everywhere. Bathrooms everywhere you pull off, there was a toilet for you to go to.
Yeah, that was nice.
And they're very well kept. Look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and tell them. Yes.
It's a little scary. There's no guardrails.
No
I was
guardrail.
reading before we went there, people talking about the road, so I was a little anxious, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, there is a drop there, but as long as you just drive cool, which everybody is, real calm, like, you should be fine. But there's some places where it's a sheer drop, and I was just surprised they didn't have any guardrails.
It is very, very odd. In some of these spots, it just doesn't do it justice. But again, we can't control the camera angle because this is dashcam.
Yes.
If you're wanting to know what dashcam it is, it's the COOAU model. I actually have a review on it if you guys want to look it up. This is a great little dashcam. You know what? It preserves some of the coolest memories I've ever seen, like the ones you're seeing right now. There's one of those cool pull-offs. What'd I say about a bathroom?
There's another one.
Do you see one in the distance?
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you need to stop or can we keep going? Does anybody need to stop or can we keep going? Oh, well, let's just pull in. Let's see what we got going on here.
I believe this is the Alpine Visitor Center.
It was. And I have to give a shout out to our son Braden. While we were waiting on Christy to shop, bought me one of the best cinnamon rolls I have ever eaten in my life. It was delicious. But you know, there's a glacier behind that, and there's all sorts of neat things that you can see when, we won't spoil it for you, but go to the Alpine Visitor Center. Even if you have to circle around, drop somebody off and circle the parking lot, it's well worth picking up a memento or a souvenir.
I think at this location, I don't know the exact number, but we were over 12,000 feet above sea level here, which
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool too.
we were very high, that's for sure.
The highest place here in the Great Smokies is around 6,000 with Mount LeConte.
65, yes, right about 6,600.
And this is double. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, we're off again.
This is all part of Trove Ridge Road, which starts in Estes Park and ends in Grand Lake.
And again, we had the timed entry, so we went and did what? Bear Lake and Emerald Lake. And it was the next day that we went on there, yeah. But we got to go get our feet wet and go drive down the road and see what it was all about.
I love how the trees are completely different than what you see on the East Coast. And the Great Smoky Mountains, just totally different. Oh, it's just environment.
Really
I loved it. Like all the trees just are so different.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Still was beautiful though. It kind of reminds you of a little bit of home because it was mountains, but I know why they call them Rockies.
Yes.
Now you notice this time it's off to the right hand side, but where the drop-offs are. So it does switch back and forth. It's a little uncomfortable when you're on the road driving. Some people don't like the curves. They get a little nauseous feeling driving around those curves. Maybe take a moment to pull over. And quite a lot of pullovers for you. I hope you're enjoying this special, what we've called treasured vault edition of the Rocky Mountains from a dashcam video that we had forgotten about. So we have several videos we wanted to share, but this one just kind of just soaks it all in for you. Let's let you see. Once again, there are pullovers for the slower traffic. Encourage the people just like they do here to pull over, but I didn't see a lot of signs announcing that. I know for sure while we were out there was a lot of times you'd see an RV pull out, and it's hard from experience. Pull out in front of somebody and then it takes a lot to get wound up those roads. Where are we going now? I'm trying to remember this exact location. I just call it just some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in our lives. Like you said, the trees, so different than what we're used to. Uh-oh, don't look over the side.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Well, there was nobody there, and it was so much fun. We do want to point out, we're showing you guys all over, so like you may be up there and maybe a person that's from the area know we're going all around, so we don't want you to think we're going directly to one location or that. We just wanted you to see what the dash cam had captured, didn't we?
The highlights of the trip.
Absolutely. I couldn't get over seeing frozen tundra. I've never seen it in my life before, and there's places that ask you to stay off of it.
And this is, mind you, in the middle of July as well.
Yeah. Frozen tundra. We even saw as Bear Grylls would say, a glacier.
Glacier.
Yeah, we saw glaciers.
You could see the snow on top of the mountains right there.
Yeah.
This road is only open for a few months in the summer because that's the only time the snow actually melts enough where they can open this road up.
Crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we live in the Smokies, so we're used to it when it snows up there, but I cannot fathom snow 10, 12, 15 foot high like they were talking about.
No, me either.
No. Well, Christy, we should probably wind this video down and let people kind of get an idea about just the beautiness. If they've never gone out there, just the what to behold when they're driving out there.
If you ever travel to Colorado around Denver, the Rocky Mountains are about an hour and a half or so away, and it is well worth the trip if you guys can do it.
Absolutely. And you know something I want to show them real quickly, if you don't mind. Do you mind if I show them a quick little secret?
Sure.
All right. What was one of our favorite parts along here? Do you remember? The whole place was beautiful, but you had to pick one. Do you remember something that was just amazing?
No.
I'm going to share it with them. Christy knows.
There's
she's
just so
already
many
got it.
little treasures in this place.
How about we take them to Alluvial Fan in the falls there? How about that?
Ooh,
Magically, look where we're at.
that was so pretty.
I'm just going to let them listen. Alluvial Falls. Look it up for yourselves and go visit the Alluvial Falls while you're out there. Or the beauty, or the magic of Rocky Mountain National Park. So we hope you all have enjoyed this video. As always, make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification. Let you know when this one and all the other videos come out.
Rocky Mountains. What a cool place that was.
Man, it was. Hey, let's do another video real soon. How do you think about that? Sound good?
That sounds like a plan.
All right. Talk to you all again very, very soon, and thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Take care.